here is that bust? Are her nipples supposed to be flowers or it's just censorship? Oh wait, it's Sekhmet, not busted. I constantly confuse the two. The cat and the lion goddess.
What did the priests hope to achieve in their last ceremony so long ago? Some ancient concoction, long since dried up. These men, they were Wab priests.
Wab?
Were they killed? Or did they choose this fate for themselves?
Wab wab wab. They were the priests of dubstep.
Some ancient concoction.
Shut up. I heard
Some
that.
ancient.
Shut up!
Some ancient concoction.
Oh my god, he won't shut up about it. Well, I hate it. Lady of Flame.
Prayer.
Daughter of Ra, Queen of the Lands, Mistress of the House of Scales, Master of Weapon, I mean Chico Moles. More statues. And now?
The Lady of Slaughter. This place was dedicated to Sekhmet then. I thought Letopolis was home to Horus.
Letopolis was sacrificed to the gods by the ancients, so the rest of the Nile could be granted to the realm of men. These priests made an invocation for protection to the one before whom evil trembles. In drinking their concoction, they gave their lives, as well as their city, to Sekhmet.
Huh?
In their eyes, Tahaka's project would be sacrilegious.
That was creepy. No, since we're here anyway, maybe we could go for the pyramids?
Whoa.
They look near. And there are places to climb. You see some stones are already missing, because people were disassembling them in order to build.
Whoa.
Cities? Whole cities over a tomb of an egomaniac.
Whoa. Yeah.
Get off your back! Dying world!
Come on. Discovered Giza, yeah.
You're
I
dead!
sure did.
Whoa.
So, I really like the climbing puzzles in the early games. Like, you had to figure out how to get to the top of some object. Like the Colosseum.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Alright.
Whoa.
You can enter the Pyramid of Giza. Aha. You don't want to climb. The Tomb of Khufu. Yes, we're inside the Great Pyramid. Reminder, you can squeeze through this crack. Oh, girl. It's a labyrinth. Of course it is. I would much rather prefer a climbing puzzle. If I get lost. Don't forget me. Rats always find a way to live. Won't you climb the wood on the way down? Whatever.
What does this lead to? This door has been rigged with something dangerous. There's no way through here.
And here he lied, lost forever in a dead end. Huh. A ready belt? I don't know, pick it up. Pick it up, silly. Isn't this the way we came from? Okay, so lighting these things up will allow us to see the places we were. Let's check out the bottom part. This gives me claustrophobia already. May your father Khufu justified favor you. May he advance your position among the elders. May your spirit contend with your enemy, and may your soul know the roads that lead to the portal of him who shelters the dead. Baboon faced happy. Dumamafef jackal snout. Inheriting city. Kevin Suev the falcon. That which the radiant and azure-robed Khufu needs to enter the Duat will be guarded by the four sons of Horus. Nephthys protect his lungs, Naid his stomach, Isis guards his liver, and Circuit his intestines. Wait, so this is a tomb, right? There's nothing of interest though. This brings me huge nostalgic memories of playing the first Tomb Raider with my family, my dad, my mom, when I was a wee little Kasumi. And also playing, rather watching the Mummy films. The first two, I still love them to this day. And the Scorpion King. Like, nowadays people on the internet remember the second Mummy for the horrible CG of The Rock in the end. But at the very beginning they're like, the whole intro to the movie is with live action Dwayne Johnson and his first film role. It's really good. And the rest of the special effects are also good. There's those little tiny dried humans who come to life, and they look scary, especially on they did on the big screen. They're also like good practical effects. There's the effect where a guy puts his hand through a hole and he returns it without the flesh. It's really creepy, and of course the scarabs. So much scarabs. And the mummy itself looked good, which is no surprise, but in a lot of more recent adaptations, it didn't. I did not like Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, the third Mummy movie, because even though I'm a huge fan of Jet Li and Michelle Yeoh, I just didn't feel that film, and Maria Bella makes it worse Evie than Rachel Weisz. There's a commoner called Jediro who lives in Jitsnafera, a commoner 110 years old, who eats 500 loaves of bread, a shoulder of beef for meat, and drinks 100 jars of beer. Up to this day, he knows not mend the severed head. He knows how to make a line wall behind him. His leash on the ground. He knows number of chambers in the sanctuary of truth. Wait. Like a hole like this, he puts his hand and returns it without flesh. 110 years, 500 loaves of bread, 100 jars of beer, and shoulder for beef. See, he remembers, and I would rather remember this. Oh, and the end of the first mummy, the ending creeped me out. There's a guy, again, like, I'm not spoiling anything by saying who it is, I'm just saying the actions. The guy gets locked. There's a trap, but he tries to gather treasure. Treasure! And as a result, he just gets locked. He will die a slow and painful death from starvation unless the scarabs get to him faster. And the second mummy had scorpions instead of scarabs, of course, the Scorpion King. Whoops. The unwary who unleashed the desert sands will be swallowed in the arid depths. There are more? Are there more? Anyway, let's just... Are we assassins or are we not? Yep. Here's the sarcophagus and the tablet. O King, you are this great star, the companion of Orion, who traverses the sky with Orion, who navigated throughout with Osiris. You ascend from the east of the sky, being renewed with your new season. It's like a treasure room in Aladdin. I like the detail they put in here. Okay, let's put back the sword.
Ancient writing from the Old Kingdom.
Oh, we needed a carbon crystal, now we only need pulse. Knuvi, son of Snefero and Queen Heteferis I. First, bringer of light, saffron robe beloved in the golden orb and the silver sun. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we could not find any untouched tombs. Far from very few, like Tutankhamun's. Because people robbed them back then. genuinely creepy for me right now. Because it calls out to my childhood fears, like claustrophobia, lack of air, and the scare that I might never get out. Can I get out? Don't tell me I have to go back the way I came from. There also could be secrets. Like hidden paths. But it's all a labyrinthy of various passageways, tiny tunnels. And... well, it's creepy. This place smells of death. Say what you want about the Egyptians. When it came to death, they had the best atmosphere. That's why, even though it like isn't that's why Egyptian theme is popular for both horror and metal. Like you have Iron Maiden's Power Slave. It be known that Kade worked on this great edifice until he died. He was a stonemason. Cheers to Kade! What I was going about. Like, yeah, there are... like... all the gothic things. Like, goths were unks. And Egypt and their culture, it doesn't look gothic by itself. But their fascination with it, with death... I wanna check if I missed there something. Their fascination with all things death is just... that's the tomb, right? Huh, yep, I missed that thing. Okay, whatever. He only grabs what he can gather, carry. Silica. Unique glittering found in tombs used as decorative ornaments. This strange substance has an eerie feeling. We found balls. Made of leather. Hippos like them a lot. Hand of God. No high fives, please. Still now I can chisel. Chisel and build the bomb. Leather bag. Constitute. That's all trash. Vendor trash. Only so we did not find any treasure of meaningful just we progressed in the long quest. Oh, but that wasn't in the pyramids. I love this so much. My favorite games like are fighting, beat 'em up, and like Tomb Raider games. I think it's action adventure. I also like RPGs, and the genre of RPG fuses perfectly with both Assassin's Creed style games and with beat 'em ups. Like games like Yakuza, they're both beat 'em ups and RPGs in their full right. And more like there's also like stuff like Sleeping Dogs. And I'm not a fan of open world games. Even as Assassin's Creed, I prefer the non-open parts. We mostly went down, very little up. So where's our guy? Here. This is where we went out. I want to see if there's a point going here, but I see immediately that there is a tomb on the other pyramid. What we found in it simply gave us I do see the places to climb. And this is so beautiful. This is amazing. I think the fact that they added Eagle mode is an absolute best thing for something based in Egypt. So yeah, I was saying how goths, metalheads, and other people who like gothic, dark, gloomy stuff usually like Egypt too. Even though Egypt is associated with everything shiny, white, and gold, it also only proves that you don't need a lot of darkness to make it gothic. If he lets go. Yep. Like, I want to go left. Because I think there's... Let me check. Is there anything of interest here? No, it's just a niche. So let's just go up. The coolest thing is that in Assassin's Creed you not only revisit ancient monuments and historical sites, but that you do that in their, well, if not original, then less fucked up state. Like all the stone that we're climbing, the slanted stone, there's none of it left in the pyramids nowadays. They all look like steps. Like what we see in real life are the skeletons of pyramids. Oops, I'm not sure that there's a way up there. Did we fuck up? Should we go to the right? We're already here, so let's just continue. Maybe move to the left. I applaud Ubisoft for their control schemes. The problem with Tomb Raider games was that they stagnated, and after 4 brilliant games, the developers completely ran out of ideas. And kind of on that engine, they pushed it for everything they could. Second Tomb Raider added a lot in the graphical department, in variety of enemies, movements. It didn't add many new moves though. Third Tomb Raider added crawling, I think, and sprinting. Fourth added shimmying across the ledges and minimal crafting, item combining thing that helped with inventory object puzzles. The fourth also has a kind of an open world. Playing it back to back with this Assassin's Creed, or at least watching a let's play, is amazing. I just watched Kawaii Games no commentary playthrough of Tomb Raider 4. Alright, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Kasumi Gaming, checking out.